All right, welcome back everyone to day number 6 of the 25 Days of Christmas here on my YouTube channel, where we watch a different Christmas movie for the 25 days leading up to the big one on the 25th. Today's movie is another Christmas Carol. This time it's Barbie's Christmas Carol. I did not choose this movie. It's not very good. So it has differences, obviously. You know, if you're gonna adapt, Christmas Carol, you should change some of the stuff. Instead of Scrooge, it's Eden, played by Barbie, obviously. Instead of like Bob Cratchit and the normal Christmas Carol stuff, you could probably hear people walking upstairs. It's all right, but instead of the normal Christmas Carol stuff, it's different. There's a cat. The cat looks kind of scary sometimes, most of the time. Okay, so this movie is let's get into the movie. This movie is about an hour and a half, which is like an hour too long. This movie probably could have been summed up in like 30-40 minutes, because the changes aren't that different. It's like, why make the movie? I hate remakes and like different adaptations of stuff that it doesn't differ enough from the original, and this does that. This is like form prime kids movie garbage, and I hate that that's a thing. Like, make a kids movie. Just because it's a kids movie doesn't mean it has to be terrible. It doesn't have to be like complete doo-doo. Like, they completely butchered the story, like, completely. In this movie, Eden is like 20 some. I don't know how old Barbie is, but she's not that old. So like, there's a lot of stuff that could happen towards the rest of her life that she could change, yes. But in the original, Scrooge is old as shit. Scrooge already made his choices. Scrooge has ruined lives and ruined friendships of his own. That it's like, yeah, that's why, it's just life and death in the original Christmas Carol. Scrooge is going to die alone, and no one will love him or like him at all. Tiny Tim in this movie is like, okay, so they keep two people from the original, Fred and Tiny Tim, but they're not important. Like, Fred is just some guy. It's like, why keep him as Fred if you're not gonna do anything with him? I didn't catch Tiny Tim's name. It's a girl, and she lives in an orphanage that is ran, or not ran, but like, it's gonna close down or something. So it's not like, dude, my computer is having a tough time running right now. So it's not explained like what condition she has. She just has a cane. In the original movie, it's stated that Tiny Tim is sick and will die if Cratchit's family doesn't get help or funded or better work or better money, whatever. So in this movie, the orphanage like closes down and they all like disappear. I don't know. It's not explained, and it just upsets me because it's like, why do this? Why do it in this way? Why make it Barbie if you're not going to do anything with it? This movie shouldn't have been Christmas Carol. They could have done a completely different story, and it would just be just as bad. But I don't know. Barbie's Christmas Carol really upset me. This is probably the longest video of the series so far, because I have a lot more to say about the bad movies than the good movies. I would not recommend this movie. Yeah, let's go to the outro. I hope everyone enjoyed that movie review of A Barbie's Christmas. It was not a very good one. I wasted an hour and a half watching it, and I wasted 5 minutes of your time listening to me talk about it. So the links are down in the description. Over here, I need to get used to this camera. I'm not used to the camera being on. But the links are down in the description. If you want to check out my other stuff, go ahead and do that. Sub. I keep forgetting to tell people to subscribe, so maybe that will Like, maybe people would just forget. Maybe you just forget. You watch a video and you're like, oh, that was a good video. I like that video. And you just turn it off like I do. I forget to subscribe. But like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment suggesting. I'm running out of movies off the top of my head. I'm sure there's plenty of movies. But I kind of am forced to watch just awful garbage. Because I don't want to blow my load too early. So that's it for me today. I hope everyone enjoyed and will have a great rest of your day. Peace out, boys.